YouTube? It's Talik. I'm coming here to you with a video dropping on how did I conceive, transgender, female to male, and we're just gonna jump right into it. I got my little sheet to make me stay on topic and to remember like the steps and the processes and everything. Okay, so first, boom, I got a donor. I got somebody that's close to me, like a friend of mine, to give me his sperm. And with that process, I wanted to pick somebody who favors me and also have good features as a male that I wouldn't mind my child having. And with that, I had to ask him, because at first I was just talking to him about it and asking, like, I want to ask this person, I want to ask that person, da 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 da. He was like, why you just ain't ask me? So like, it was something to think about. So after that, or whatever the case may be, we wind up agreeing to it or whatever. And mind you, I haven't been on hormones since December, January, or whatever the case may be. And then the first insemination was February 10th. And with that, my body, it still has testosterone in it. Even though testosterone is not a birth control, it does slow down the effect of you trying to conceive as female to male. Then putting in the syringes, and then also the period cup that I use, and you just put the sperm in there, put it inside you, and let it do what it do. They're gonna swim. They're not, you gonna know obviously in a couple weeks if you're pregnant or not. Getting the sperm, and basically like, because sperm, once it hits the air, is really not as active and it's not the best of its quality. So it's the simple matter of like hurrying up, putting it in a syringe or putting it in like the little pregnancy cup. Okay, so the insemination was February the 10th. And I took a pregnancy test. I took more pregnancy tests than the ones that I wrote down, but the ones that I wrote down, I feel like those was the most important ones. Okay, so insemination was February the 10th. I took the test February the 20th, and it was negative. I took another test February 23rd, and it was negative, but it was a false positive. False positive on the 23rd, so in between me the 23rd and like the 31st of February, I just kept taking tests, and like they kept coming back false positive, so I was kind of confused or whatever the case may be. So I went to the doctor or whatever, and they was just like I have a bad UTI, like a bad UTI. I guess it raises my levels, and that was the possibility of why I was getting the false positives. But it wasn't making sense to me. But I just left it at that, and just my second insemination, the 26th of April, and then I had the positive pregnancy test on the 13th and the 14th of May. That's how I did it. I found out a week before my birthday I was pregnant. And then let me take you to the dramatic, not dramatic, but the whole bad part of it was that I was doing, like, I have side hustles, a lot of them, and one of them I tint windows on cars and stuff like that throughout the city. And then I was tinting somebody's car, and I was cramping so bad that day, but everybody kept telling me like it's implantation cramps, like it's nothing you can do about it. But like, it really won't sit right with me, because it really used to wake me up out of my sleep, and I'm only a month pregnant at this point. So it's just like, okay. I don't know what I'm expecting, and mind you, I haven't had a period in years, so I'm just going with the flow at this point. So once I finish tending the car, I go back in the house and I'm cramping bad. So I'm like, maybe I just got to pee. I've been outside for a minute, been holding my pee, and when I start peeing, it was blood, and I just was so confused, like, oh my God, what's wrong? Like, the baby okay? And da da da. So I went to the hospital, and then I'm gonna insert like what the doctors diagnosed me with. And basically, they diagnosed me with a threatened miscarriage. It was a 50-50 chance, like the baby wasn't gonna make it and stuff like that. And I got an emergency ultrasound. And then I found out I have a cyst on my ovaries, but it wasn't harming the baby, so it kind of was confusing to me. Like the doctor she was just so blunt. She was like, "You're threatening to have a miscarriage. Like, it's nothing we can do about it, but we're gonna give you medicine for it, and just see how it goes, or whatever the case may be." So I was kind of on bed rest for like the whole month of June, basically just trying to figure it out. Like, I don't want to lose my baby. I'm overwhelmed. I'm emotional. I'm pregnant. This is my first pregnancy, and I don't want it to be a miscarriage, let alone I'm kind of going through all emotions and everything by myself. So me trying to figure it out, me learning my new body and everything else in between. So I wound up going to the doctors after that. Within like a couple of weeks later, and they was like, the baby is fine, the baby is still growing, like. And then the most important thing to me was the cyst had got smaller, so it really wasn't like a big concern. So then once I kept going to the doctor, they just was like, well, the baby is growing, the cyst isn't getting bigger, and basically it just was like everything was okay. And then that was June. Now it's August, and I'm about 5 months pregnant now. So it's a good thing. Like, she's healthy, she's fine, she's growing, she be moving a lot in my stomach. I haven't really felt as much kicks, or I be feeling a lot of flutters. And her favorite side, she likes to lay on my left side and just always have me going to the bathroom. But that's really how I conceived. And if you have any tips, just let me know. And this is my stomach. Almost 5 months. Halfway done. We're halfway done here. She's actually right here, right now. Like this is hard. Well, she's probably in the middle, cause all that is hard. But see, that's soft. That's soft. She always on this side. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.